Good morning again. Happy Wednesday. Oh my goodness, the days are just rolling on by, aren't they? So excited to have your company this morning here on Hunky Dory Craft TV. We have got another new launch. Taking a walk on the wild side today. It is beautiful. It is our Marvellous Mirri, and it is looking very shiny and fantastic right here. But I'm not on my own today. My name's Rebekah Monks. If you've joined us all week, this is day 3 of me. I am so sorry. But, you know, at least I'm not missing out on all these gorgeous launches. In the producer station, we have the lovely Lisa. Good morning. And crafting for us today is the one and only Cat Hollis.
Hiya.
Hi.
I'm so glad I've got this show.
It is so good, isn't it?
So excited.
It's very exciting. We absolutely love our animal prints, our funky patterns, and especially a little bit of leopard. And we've got some dazzling demonstrations coming up. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. Oh, thank you, Michelle. She's just put, we love you, Becca, it's fine. Thanks, guys. That's so kind. Let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. Okay, so it is this perfect days, perfect prize. Gorgeous topper kit for you. Makes at least 16 cards. It's worth $19.99. And we've got 5 lucky winners. And we want to know what the largest pocket mirror collection ever recorded is. Is it 1,456, 965 or 698? Let us know, and you could be within the chance of winning that. We've got answers coming in already. There's definitely one that's the most popular, isn't there, Lisa? But you never know. Keep your answers coming in, and we'll be announcing that winner on Friday. Okay. We've got a lovely leopard print Marvellous Mirri launch for you. We're so excited. It is so beautiful. So to get us all in the mood for this, let's have a little look at the VT. Weren't they beautiful? I was just watching that VT, Cat, and just thinking how many of those cards are just really great little scrap busters and use those little odds and ends and strips and scraps. Like, you know, you don't need to use sheets and sheets of it on your projects. Obviously, it can be really fancy.
You can. I love collections like this because they can be absolutely the main element of your card. Yeah. Or there was some in there, considering it's Mirri leopard print, that was still quite like clean and simple as well. You just bring like little accents in, so there is so much you can do with a collection like this.
Absolutely, and who doesn't love a little bit of Mirri, especially when it has been dressed to perfection in this lovely leopard print here. So this is our main launch today, our beautiful, lovely leopard print collection. Here it is. Designer Mirri card. I love that. I love that we started calling things designer. It makes it feel posher. It does, doesn't it?
It's because it is posh.
Because it is exactly. It is posh. Let's have it right. 30 sheets in total, 5 sheets in each of the 6 designs. So you're getting all these designs that you can see here. So 30 sheets, absolutely whopping as well. $14.99. If you are one of our diamond members as well, we put on yesterday, how much was that, Mirri? It was incredible.
Oh, yeah, it was a good deal.
It was a really good deal. We had the gold, the silver and the rainbow, which you're going to need to match this because there is gold and silver in this. And it was genuinely the most incredible prices. And I said, oh, Lisa, you're not logged into your diamond account. It was genuinely the most incredible saving. And I said to everybody yesterday, you need to stock up on this. $8.99 for 40 sheets.
What?
As the gold, silver and rainbow, your core colours. So you need to stock up on that. Can't tell you why. This is one of the reasons why. Absolutely one of the reasons why. So Mirri card, lovely leopard. It is our brand name Mirri. We cannot call it Mirri unless it is Mirri itself, which just means it has that quality. That little bit of pizzazz. Beautiful, beautiful colourways. You've got some really nice rich colours in here. This would be a beautiful, I mean, look at that palette. It's just an absolute rainbow. As always with Mirri, it is, because of how amazingly reflective it is, it can play a little bit of havoc with our cameras. So hopefully you are getting to see it in all its glory. But honestly, trust me when I say it's even better when you get it home. Again, you can just see how reflective it is. Like I say, that's not always a good thing with our cameras, but it is beautiful on your cards.
I think it looks stunning on there today. Well, it's showing stunning on my screen anyway.
Well, that's it, isn't it? 100%. I think so too, but I'm always really conscious when I'm showing off Mirri. Again, look at that gorgeous, gorgeous colour palette. So you're going to get 5 sheets of each. So if you want to do some batch making, some die cutting, you absolutely can do, because you're going to get plenty. Don't forget also it's 220 GSM, so it is perfect for those box makes, those gift bags, all of those fancy fun projects. So you're getting a real nice mixture in here. So let's start here. So you're going to get this gorgeous kind of red. It's not quite as deep as burgundy, but not like sort of scarlet. It's a really nice mixture in between. And then we've got the leopard print spots of gold and black on here. And then again, you could be mixing and matching those two together, maybe pulling 2 or 3 of your favourites. Then we have our gorgeous kind of orange tones in here. Really nice sort of golden finish to that one as well. And then we move on to this one, our gorgeous green. And this has got silver spots instead of your gold. So you can just see how well that is going to work with those cool tones, your silver Mirri. This is exactly why you needed to top up yesterday, all you diamond members. And then we've got the beautiful blue, absolutely gorgeous. It is a slightly deeper blue there for you, kind of a nice mid blue. Again, that's got the black and silver spots on. And then we've got, purple, absolutely gorgeous, hunky-dory purple, our signature colour. Look at that, that is phenomenal, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Again, black and silver on that one. And then our final one is the pink, a really nice hot pink fuchsia, beautiful, beautiful colour with those gold and black spots on there as well. So all of your colours on there, 6 in total. It's $14.99. That is dropping. That is an incredible price for how luxurious Mirri really is. $14.99 again, just for signing in. That's coming down to $14.24 as one of our club members, and that's coming down to $13.49 for your diamond members. There's lots of people. Put your favourite colours in because I will read them out. Fiona says blue is fab, but the purple, oh my. Colleen says I'm a purple gal. I'm not surprised. I thought we'd have a few. Lisa, which is your favourite?
Pink.
The pink. Me too, I think.
I do like the green as well.
The green is very glam, isn't it? Kat, have you got a favourite, a soft spot?
I think I quite like the most traditional one.
The sort of orangey coloured one.
Yeah.
Let's show that back off again. This is one of Kat's favourites. This gorgeous, yeah, it is. That's the one that you sort of expect, isn't it? The proper leopard skin colour. Michelle says pink or purple. Let us know. But we're going to get a demo in, aren't we? We're going to show some cards off first, actually, and then we will, I promise. Oh gosh, it is so beautiful. So we've got this gorgeous card here as well. And like you say, kind of like, I know Mirri isn't what you think of when you think clean and simple, but just keeping that black and gold colour palette and those die cuts really draws the eye in, especially with that bit of scoring on. Obviously die cuts like a dream. We've got this one as well. So just having some fun with your layouts, getting some of those triangles. Linda Webber says all of them, all the colours. Of course, 100%. This one as well, I love how this combines those matching solid Mirri colours.
Yes, it's beautiful.
So clever, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous card there. We've got this one that again die cuts into those hexagons, so you can pair it with white and some stamping just to again clean that look down.
I love it, just putting it on that white. It's a card that should be too much, but it's not at all. It's stunning.
It's not, and obviously us crafters, more is more sometimes, isn't it? You know. We've got a lovely little leopard print shaker there. Again, you'll find that many of your sentiments and things in your stash will work with this collection beautifully. I love this one. Our lovely cat made this. Our little bikini top, our little bra. Isn't it cute? Perfect.
I had so much fun with that one.
So much fun. Perfect for a supportive friend.
Yes.
Isn't it just fabulous? We love it. But we're going to get a demo in from the lovely cat. Are you ready?
I am, yeah. I feel like I'm taking it a bit simple now after that bra card, but we'll go. So I am going to have a play around with all our silver base ones. So we have got our blue, our green and our purple, because they do work so well. The tone of those colours all together is on that same level. So this is going to end up as an 8x6 card. But I'm going to matte and layer twice with black Mirri and silver Mirri to bring in the colour of the spots. So I'm going to start by cutting these down to 6 notches under those 2 marks. So it's going to be 6 notches under the 8 and 6 notches under the 6. And we're going to do this for all 3 pieces of cardstock.
Okay.
And I'll just do this really, really quick. Now, there is quite a bit of cutting it and sticking involved in this one, but I think it's worth it in the end. I think I'll let you lot be the judges afterwards.
We love all your cards, Cat.
So, we're going to take this all the way down. So I'm cutting these 2 exactly the same size. You could, if your blade is really, really sharp, do them all in one go, but I just like knowing. So I'm going to take these now, and then the key part of this is I'm going to try and get it so all my designs are facing the same way, which I think I've messed up because I don't think I've cut it from the same piece of the same side of cardstock as I've started, which was my first mistake, but that's what you should do. Do as I say, not as I do.
For sure.
So when you're cutting from your original card, make sure you cut in the same area. It's what I did. I'll be able to show you on these final pieces here when we bring them together. But now each of these sections I'm going to cut into different strips. So we're going to start with 1 inch. And then I'm going to cut 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to cut 1.5 inches. Then we are going to cut 3/4 inch. This might be one you want to save if you want them with all these measurements. And then we're going to do 1.25 inches. And it's just so every little bit's a little bit different.
Yeah, of course.
And then we're just going to repeat that for the other 2 pieces of cardstock. So I'll start again with a little bit. So we're going to do 1 inch and then just put them all into individual piles. So put your 2-inch pieces together, your 1/2 inch together, then 1.5 was next, 3/4 next, and I'm sorry you're just seeing me cutting, but it's the only way I can do it without like...
No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. 1.25. I didn't want to talk over your cutting because it is quite distracting.
No, and we'll just do a few of the green ones so you can see what I mean. So again, we're doing 1 inch, 1/2 inch, 1.5 inches, 3/4 inch. Oh, I might as well. I've only got 2 cuts left. I might as well do the whole thing. Don't worry, I'm not going to stick them all together. 3/4 inch and 1.25, and then the bit that's left. And now we're going to take it in turns to stick these all back together. All 3 panels, so you're going to end up with 3 pieces of cardstock again, but they're going to be multicoloured.
Nice.
So the idea was originally that you cut them all in the same direction, so when you piece them back together, the pattern still lines up like it did originally. But I made that mistake. I do apologise. I'll show you on my finished sample. I don't think it really matters if they don't.
No.
See, this one does here. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it starts to. So we're just going to do it like that and work the whole way across. You can use double-sided tape. I'm going to use masking tape for this one here, just because it's easier to show you on the screen. Then you can see exactly what I'm doing. We're just going to piece them back together. Now, if you find it easy, you can take a little bit to start off with and just sandwich that so it holds itself together while you then go place that across, and then you can fully cover and build this up. And every time you do it, obviously your colour pattern's going to be different because you're taking a different section each time, but that's exactly what you want till you end up with 3 panels put back together. Once you've done that, you just trim off your excess, and you're going to end up with 3 panels that look a little bit like this. So I've got 2 left here. Ooh. So you can see with mine, because I've kept the pattern, you can see the pattern running throughout. Yeah. Because I've kept it in that direction. So it's not hard to do, just it's that initial cut that you do on your cardstock to make sure you're keeping it in the same place. So one we are going to keep as is, and just mat and layer on some black and silver. I'm not going to do that yet because I've got something else to do before I skip ahead. The second one we are going to cut down, and we're going to keep it the full length across. We are going to cut this down, I think, I have done a mat and layer. This will tell me how big I need it to be. I have cut that to 4 inches, so we want to come 6 notches under the 4. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take this kind of from the centre section, so it kind of lines back up.
Okay, yeah, cool.
With that. But you've got these bits that are left over that you can definitely use for other things later on.
Oh yeah, 100%. I was just thinking that this would be such a great technique to do batch making or multiple card making with.
Definitely. And let's stick this down on here now. And we are going to pop this on to that. Now, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of something else that we've got coming up in the show today.
Beautiful.
And at last we have our wonderful stitched alphabet dies back in stock that I absolutely love. They're so useful. So on that third piece of cardstock, because I've got quite a bit to show you today, I have gone ahead. On that third piece that we've created, I've gone in and I've just added my dies and cut out the letters from that again. So we've got them repeated but in a different colourway again. Okay, so it's cool. All going to match up. So I've cut them out. I've just added them to some foam pads, and so they show up. If I was to go and put them on here, I've just got a couple left to put down, they would show up because I have done them in different colourways, but it would be a really hard read.
They look a little bit lost.
Yeah, they would get lost. So I'm just going to bring in a little bit of parchment. Ooh. Just to really help them pop. I'm going to cut this to 2 1/4. And then you can just take that across the middle. Find where you want it to be, secure that down. I'm not going to actually secure this one down, but you can see then when we put the letters on, it's just going to make them pop so much more. Absolutely. So I have gone ahead, because it is quite a fiddly job, I've gone ahead and started laying them out on here. I have overlapped the letters onto that, onto the mirror that we cut, so you can line them back up with the lines that are on the base layer below. Oh, so cool. It all really lines itself up.
That's really cool.
Let's pop some of this on here, and we can just pop this in the centre, wrap that around like that. We'll just finish with our last 2 letters, so our A and our L. And I thought party animal was a very fitting sentiment for this this cardstock.
Definitely think so. This is the one that you need all of those puns for.
It really is. So I'm going to pop pop that on there. I'm going to ping that onto myself, obviously.
Oh, of course.
Oops. Taking my whole strip off instead of just the backing. Come on.
And that parchment is beautiful, and I just think it softens in places that needs it as well. It's
It does.
so
It just
gorgeous.
gives a little break, doesn't it, to the eye? Why can't I get the back off this? Oh, do you know what? Let's just add a little bit of tape to
Yeah.
that. It's not going to work. And there is a little line in that one there. I'm just going to line that up. So we've got our party animal. I can't add this to my mat layer. I was thinking I'd got my, what do you call it? My parchment to put on this one, but I've not. It was the other layer. So let's just layer up these matten layers. So my silver is just cut to the 8x6, and then the black layer is 3 notches under both of those.
Nice.
And I think just bringing those 2 colours in again, just it makes it so cohesive.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then we can just pop that, and I think I'm going to be a little bit extra, give it a bit more dimension. Let's pop it on some faux pads. Just across. Add that back in there. And we will finish with a couple of gemstones just to really bring that to life.
Oh, that's going to look gorgeous.
And we can pop that back on. I'm going to try and line that up again, just so it works with that top bit there. We're going to pop it into the middle. We'll finish with a couple of gemstones, add it to our card base wherever I've hid it. And I think we'll put our gems just in the corner of the parchment, just to really bring it to life.
Oh, that looks so good.
And I just think these have been designed so well, because like I said before, you feel like they should be too much, but they work so fabulously together.
So well. I don't think they're too much at all.
Like in the best way possible.
Yeah.
It's not, well, as soon as you see them, you know they're not going to be, but it's the idea of it. If I said to you, right, I'm going to do a card and I'm going to put 3 different colours of
Absolutely beautiful.
Mirri leopard print together, you'd be like, "Rrr."
But
No.
It 100% works.
I have made an Australian card, but never mind.
That's fine.
Opens the wrong way round, but that's what party animals
Party
do.
animals going a bit wild. We are going a bit wild. Look at that. That shine is incredible. Oh, it's so, so beautiful. And yeah, not too much at all. It is just right. Amazing. Brilliant card, Cat. Janet says this is a roaring success. Amazing. I've just seen the comment, Lisa, that says the gold Mirri is out of stock. Yeah. Oh, we're working on that.
I believe Magda has been asked to do something.
It's coming back. It's coming back. Got to have it back in stock for this show. Okay, as Kat kindly hinted at, we have got some back in stock moonstone dies for you. Absolutely incredible. These are firm favourites. They have been reordered and they have arrived in the building. Absolutely amazing dies for you. The first ones are, we'll show the one that Kat used, this beautiful stitched alphabet. And you can see from Kat's demo that they are just the nicest size to work with. They're not too small. They'll work on your big projects, but they won't take up tons of room either on your smaller projects, especially if you're just doing little initials. And again, everybody needs a set of alphabet dies in their life, because the potential, obviously you can make your own sentiments like that party animal or go wild like what Kat did. But then you can also do things like Mr. and Mrs. You can do maybe unusually spelt names. Absolutely perfect for anything like that. You know, just so handy. Again, you could be making little educational pieces for the kids, like maybe some alphabet flashcards or anything like that, or you know, maybe picking out the letters to like spell their names. It is just such a handy one to do. Claire says they're an absolute staple in my kit. 100% agreed. Everybody needs them. You also get the ampersand, which is great for like Mr. and Mrs. or husband and wife or mum and dad. And then you also get the little dash as well, which is so great for like double-barreled names or hyphenated names, or just to pop on your project. Like if you just need a little bit of punctuation, we've got it there. So there's 28 cutting dies in total. Isn't that incredible?
It's an absolute essential kit. Like you said, it is just the right size. It's so readable. They're not like over fancy, so you can still read them, but if you need to get like those longer words on there, when you look at the front, what's on there, there's older and bolder. You saw me put party and animal on that card. So you can still fit lengthy words on without it being too cluttered or too much.
Absolutely, 100%. And again, you can put them on your tags, your bookmarks, anything like that, 100%. Catherine says, I got these alphabet dies a while back and they are a must-have. Great for personalising new baby cards, 100%, because you can put baby girl, you can put baby's name. Again, you can absolutely do that as well. And I think if you're doing that, you need these ones in your life as well. They're the perfect partner, aren't they, the numbers as well? Because again, if you're using these for wedding dates, you can put the actual date. If you're using them for like baby's date of birth and weight and things like that. If you're using them for those milestone birthdays, those 21st, those 60ths, those unusual anniversaries, maybe you want to celebrate your... How many years are you now, Kat? 14?
14.
14.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to celebrate your 14th anniversary or your 5th anniversary. It is absolutely perfect. Don't forget as well, you also get all of those ordinals as well. So you can have first, second, third, etc. With those as well. They're suitable for everyone, male, female, kids cards. There is not anyone that's not suitable for. I know, I think that's the thing with it, having the stitch detail, it makes them fancy, but we've not had to adorn them with like flowers or anything overtly feminine or masculine or babyish in any way. So they really are suitable for everybody. Fantastic die set. We absolutely love them. So the stitch numbers are $9.99 and the alphabet is $14.99. These are on a multi-buy to save £5. I would definitely be getting them. You need both anyway. They are the same sort of size and style of dies, as you can see. And who doesn't want to save a fiver on
both of them for that price?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
It's a no-brainer.
You're not getting these each. Come on. You need to get them both as the bundle. It really, really is a no-brainer. Again, you can use them on the insides of your cards if you want to. Absolutely fantastic. Next up, we have our scallop dots. I didn't even realise these had gone out of stock. I use these all the time. Our scallop dots nesting dies. Now, these are so fancy. You're getting 9 in this one and 8 in this one, so super jam-packed. They do nest as well, as you can see from the card models on the front, and they have the most incredible, stunning detail on these as well. Just to give you that gorgeous, bold, dotty border, and it is fantastic. I mean, look at it on that rocker card. They're so great as well for those like shaped card blanks, those shaped easels, because they give it a really fancy look. And I mean, just again, look at the metal for your money in here. $19.99 for that one. And then our rectangles here as well. Again, just this sweet and simple card looks so effective with all of those nesting dies on there. Again, another $19.99 one as well. We do have these two on a multi-buy as well, saving £5. And the two are $34.98, saving £5. Again, another really useful one to have in your stash. They look just so fancy and so elegant, absolutely gorgeous. Again, you can be cutting out your little book pages, your birthday tags, whatever you want to from those. Absolutely beautiful. And then next, I mean, this is an oldie but a goodie. Our church window. And it doesn't have to be a church window, it could just be a beautiful sort of pointed archway. We have adorned it to be a church window on here. So great for wedding seasons coming up. And again, just look how many things you can do with it. Obviously, you can have mats and layers dies, like the image and like the little book. But look at it cut into that gatefold. Isn't that fancy?
It's absolutely stunning. And that the little thinnest one in the middle is going to be perfect if you want to do like lots of candles and things like that. Yeah. It's going to give you that lovely little candle effect.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, 100%. Again, gorgeous, gorgeous dies. 9 in total on there for you. Again, you can make your shaped card blanks with absolute ease. The next one, a huge hunky-dory favourite, is our torn edge nesting tags. Now,
I mean, it's back in stock. I'll not hold out my breath for how long it's back in stock for, because it just goes and goes and goes.
It feels like we never order enough to keep up with you guys at home. Never order enough. So I'm sure if you want these, you do need to get on that website and get them whilst they are back in, because our dies do arrive from overseas, and you know, things can take weeks, etc. So do get them. Don't just sit on the fence and think about them. If there are ones you want, do get them. This is such a great set as well. Like I say, not only to have for your birthday presents and things, we use them on toppers with our cards all the time, and they have that really nice vintage effect as well. Gorgeous with like parchment, craft card, your more rustic materials, grungy pattern papers. It is fabulous. And you do get the 2 hole dies as well, ready for you to thread your ribbon in, etc. So we've got those. And then we have some Moonstone minis back in stock. Now, these are great. These, again, sell out all the time. Any 4 for £10. So I'm not surprised they sell out all the time, because they are such a bargain. And they are really beautiful. They've just got nice capital typography. Again, very universal, very simple, not overly feminine, not overly masculine, just absolutely work with anything. So we've got Get Well Wishes. We've got, obviously, the classic Happy Birthday. Have a great day. I love that one. Yeah. You're going to use that one, aren't you, Kat?
Yes.
And we've got the Thinking of You one as well back in stock. We do have other ones available, £2.99 each, 4 for £10. And they are just such a sweet little size, especially if you are just starting out on your die cutting journey. I think sentiments are one of the first things you invest in.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
You know, it's the sort of backbone of any, those and the nesting dies. Again, this is why I'm saying the alphabet, pretty much all these dies we've just shown you are the kind of backbone of your die stash if you are starting one. Let's show you some card models, because, oh my gosh, these scalloped ones really do make the most beautiful shaped card blanks. I mean, doesn't that just, I mean, a circle-shaped easel is fancy anyway. Mm-hmm. With these dies, it is just elevated. We've got that really glamorous black and white card there with the Moonstone Mini as well. We've got this one that just simply mats and layers them out of all of those gorgeous coloured card stocks. That's our rectangles one. We've got some of our little alphabet and numbers one. Again, such a cute little educational kids one there in all those fun glitter cards. Proper like primary school colours, that one. That's by our lovely Jane. This is the one from the packaging. So that's that gorgeous year older, year bolder. We've got our church windows, and again, we've not even used the die cut from this. We've created the aperture with this one. Really, really stunning card. And then finally, we've got the one with the tags on there as well, just using 3 as a little topper for that fancy, fancy edge. But that is everything in this part of the show. Kat, we're going to get another demo, aren't we?
You certainly are.
Amazing.
So for this one, I'm going to mix and match again. I'm going to bring in that kind of like traditional yellowy orange one and bring some of the hot pink. And I've been a little bit zhuzhy, and I've got some of our black shimmer card just to offset the other crazy colours that are going on.
Beautiful.
So I am going to start by, should I start with the fun stuff or the boring stuff? I'm going to keep you in suspense. I'm going to start with the boring stuff.
Okay, this
I'm
is
going
fine.
Go back to the cutting, and this is just going to be a 6x6 inch card, but I promise you it is going a little bit of an unexpected direction when we all come together. So I'm just going to do a full map for my card to 6x6 with this hot pink, and then I'm going to come to 5 3/4 with my black
Is this
shimmer card.
Yeah, beautiful choice.
And I've just come that little extra notch under, just so we're going to have a little bit of a thicker border, because we do want to show it off. And I'm going to start by, we're going to take our, we'll take our 3rd size down of our nesting scalloped, and we're going to create an aperture in this here. So I'm going to centralise that in there just by eye. I'm not working it out. I think that's central enough. I'm just going to tack that down, and I've tacked that inside the line just in case it pulls anyway. It shouldn't do, but always better to be safe than sorry. I'm going to layer this up in my die machine. And we'll feed this through here.
Oh, Debbie says this is gorgeous, Mirri card. I wasn't going to buy anything else, but I have to get this. You absolutely do. And again, lots of love for our dies. Claire says, I love the Moonstone Minis. I use them all the time. Jackie said she got them when they first came out and they're amazing. Absolutely brilliant, she says. So yeah, this is not just us saying they're fantastic, get them. They've sold out and we've got customers in the comment that love them. So, you know, we don't sell anything we don't like.
No.
You know. We love them. We absolutely love them. Again, isn't that aperture that leftover piece, which would normally be, say if you were cutting that circle out of that, that'd be your leftovers. This is how you can use it. Yeah,
so I'm just using this for that scalloped aperture because it's going to pick up on the other elements of the design. Now, you could basically just stick a sentiment on there and you'd be good to go, but that's just the background. It's such a simple, and like I said, this is my excess for this card. Which is a little bit crazy. So you just go ahead and poke your holes out and you've got that. Put it in your box to use for another project. So this time we are going to take this beautiful gold leopard print. I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. And we are going to switch up to our largest nesting die from this collection here. Again, we are just going to tag this down. I'm going to run this through, and this is where a little bit of creative, creative process is going to come in. Once this is cut out, we're just going to do something really simple to turn that nested circle into something completely different.
Oh, well, this is exciting. Sandy says she used the Happy Birthday Mini this morning. Yeah, exactly, 100%. Fiona's going to add this when the show is over. Cannot miss any good tips when Cat is demoing.
So we'll take this out of here. Pop this off. Start with my die brush because I really want to make sure all these are here. But you can just see how beautifully and cleanly that's cut. Look how easy those little bits are popping out of there.
Oh, definitely.
Not even having to go in with a pokey tool. Just the brush is taking them all out brilliantly.
Yeah, our Mirri die cuts so wonderfully. We had a comment before saying, like, I don't think anywhere does mirror or Mirri card like this. I can't think of anywhere, and that's not even me just not even think. I don't think that nowhere does Mirri like we do.
Nope, definitely not. So I'm going to flip this over, and then I'm going to pick one of the little scallops. I'm going to put it on this line here on my glass mat so I know I'm nice and straight, and I'm just going to mark that so I know what I'm working with. I'm going to take my, what's this called? A ruler. I'm going to take it from the top, and we're just going to mark 2 inches down. Just going to put a dot there, and then I'm going to pop my inch mark where that dot is, and I'm just going to mark 1 inch out from each side.
This is very snazzy.
Okay. And then from my top dot here, I'm going to count. So I'm not counting the one that's the middle. I'm going to count from the next one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to mark that one there. And then the same at the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just laughing because you almost feel like, what the, what is she doing?
Well, I mean, I don't know, but I'm glad that you've done this for us. This is all I'm going to say.
So now I'm just going to mark these up. I'm just going to take them to that line and just draw a line down to that line that we've made on the bottom here. I'm going to go in with our scissors. And we're just going to cut down this line. Now, you can trim that away afterwards if you want. I'm just going to come to this line, and the same on the other side. And this is just going to show you the quality of this mirror. I'm going to fold this in, and I'm going to just going to fold it so that bit is going to go straight against that line that we've got there.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to crease that down.
Yeah, and this is with Mirri as well.
This is with Mirri, yeah, there's no cracking or no creasing. Then repeat exactly the same on the other side.
Oh, I think I know what you're doing now.
And we're going to take that down there. And the idea is that we're going to make like a little dress.
Oh, it's so cute.
So you could leave it there and just put a band across the middle. But what I realised yesterday is if I cut these two pieces off now, again up this line, and you've put that score in so you can see it exactly, and we can layer these two bits back up so they're not getting wasted on the back of the card. It's amazing what you can do, isn't it, if you just have a little bit of fun. And we can layer these back up now just to give that extra detail.
Yeah, they look like little pleats.
That's
and again,
it.
You could be going crazy with it. You know, you could be putting straps on that dress or sleeves or a fancy belt. You can definitely have this as simple or as fussy as you want it to be.
And again, if you did it out of various colours, you could then mix and match your pieces.
Oh, yeah.
So you could like maybe have the hot pink on top or the red at the back.
Love that.
Make multiples. And we're just going to pop this back across that line. So you're just lining it back up with that side line there. And then if there's any little bits that just hang over, you can just trim them down so it's all nice and neat. I'm going to take this and just curve that off to that first one there, and the same there. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of black ribbon just to create like a band round. Take my tape across the back, and then we can place that on, wrap that round the middle. It'll cover up anything that's joining at the top there.
Oh, that's so glam.
And then let's make ourselves a little bow. You can use your bow maker. I'm just going to do this while I got it in my hand.
Yep, 100%.
Just get it nice and dinky.
Oh, Carol says, brilliant idea. Jackie says, this is so cute. Susan says, love it. Fiona says, clever.
And it's so simple, isn't it? That's oh, I think they're always the best ones when you're like, oh,
of course.
So simple.
Of course, it makes a beautiful dress.
And pop that in the middle there.
That's gorgeous.
Find where I've hid my card. And I think if we pop that over now just with that pop of colour coming from the back. And you could give this some shape. You could then go in, give it a little bit of a bevel just to give it that extra bit of dimension.
Oh yeah, definitely. So clever.
And we're going to have that front and centre. So it is our main element. I'm going to pop it onto my card blank that I do have. It's over here. And then we'll just die cut our sentiment. Get that on for you. Bex, can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Just while I'm die cutting my sentiment, will you just pop me a couple of gemstones on?
Yeah,
like
of course.
3 in that corner and 3 in that corner. Might as well put her to use. People.
Yeah, absolutely. No, 100%. Oh, and I love our gemstones anyway, so this is the best job. This card looks even better up close.
And we're just going to take a little strip of the pink, and I think, in fact, let's do our background out of that, and then we can do our words in black.
Linda says, I hope this.
No, I'm gonna do it the
I
other
hope
way
this
round.
dress is in the magazine. It's not, because the magazine is going to print today. Which is we're very glad, aren't we?
Yes.
It's it has been an absolute labour of love. We had such fun making the cards for this magazine, and it is coming out very, very soon. Well, it'll be out in May, won't it, Lisa? The next one.
Yeah. Start of May.
Start of May.
Which will be here before we know it.
Oh, I know, don't. Please don't. The months and weeks are flying by. But yes, it will be here before we know it, and it is a brand new look as well. So if you're on the fence about subscribing or you need to resubscribe, honestly, this one is an absolute cracker. You do not want to miss that new magazine coming out in a couple of weeks' time.
It is. There's been lots and lots of gasps, hasn't there, around the office as well?
Oh, definitely. What number mag are we going to be on? It's 77, isn't it? A couple of comments saying that. I'm pretty sure. 76 was the last one, Highland Wildlife. Yeah, it'll be 77. Yeah. Anne Richards has said, is it going to soon be Christmas crafting time? We're not saying anything.
You won't think about it. It won't happen.
Yeah, when's that ever work, Lisa?
Lisa, yeah, it's... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I've used large gemstones, Kat. Is that all right?
It's fine.
Bigger is
I
better.
trust you.
More is more. There you go.
They had Christmas crafting last week. What more can they
Yeah,
want?
we did Christmas trolley dash last week. That
Yeah.
was so fun. Oh,
Just pop these little sentiments out of here. Have a great... Come on. There we go. I talk to my die cuts like I talk to my cats. Come on.
yeah, for
Look
sure.
around.
I know. It's this leopard print. It's this leopard print Mirri. Everyone's.
Oh. You've been a bit thingy. It's all right. I can piece it back together.
Oh, yeah,
That's the
definitely.
beauty of these. So we can... It's just because my tape runner's coming to the end, so it's been a little bit...
Oh, you've got to be a bit firmer, haven't
Yeah.
you, with one that's near the end.
So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to...
Oh,
You're not
trusty
seeing me
glue-
using this. I'm not using it. I'm not.
Trusty old glue stick. I know, and even though we do have the tape runner, I still have got a soft spot for the glue stick.
Oh, definitely. Everything has its use and its purpose.
For sure.
It's not as messy usually when we're crafting on the go like this, when we're under a time constraint. But I do really like my glue stick for doing my little sentiments and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
cute.
that I don't want to rub your faces in it because
Is it still out of stock?
I don't
Oh
know.
dear. But yeah, I know, 100%. That looks so cute.
Have a great day, and we'll just pop a little foam pad on the back just to raise that up.
Well, Michelle said, at least your dad listens better than the cat.
Yeah, well that is very true. And we'll pop that just off to this side here, I think.
Oh, love this card so much. Catherine says, you are so talented, Kat. I love this card. It is beautiful, isn't it? I'm definitely going to be recreating
And
this
that's,
card.
I've just used the biggest circle nesting die because obviously it pays off better to show you on screen. But you've got all these different ones as well. I've got 3 that are off the sheet. You could be making this dress in all these different sizes.
Yeah, of course.
You could do like mother and daughters
Oh,
or one
cute.
for prom and things like that. So you could replicate that with all of your nesting dies.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, Lisa said she's going to save this one. Mary says, luscious leopard print. Loving Kat's cards this morning. Donna says, spot-tastic card, Kat. Gorgeous, says Susan. Wow. Janie says, oh, wow, I know someone who would love a card like this. Maybe you could recreate it. So exciting. Okay. We're coming up towards the end of the show. We're in our final part. So let's recap our Win It Weekly of our Perfect Days collection here. 8 topper sets, 4 designs, 2 of each. What is the largest collection of pocket mirrors ever recorded? Is it A, 1456, B, 965, or C, 698? Get those answers in. You do not want to be missing out on the chance to win that. But we are all about our Mirri today here at Hunky Dory. And we have got some absolute essentials for you to show you. Each pack includes 10 sheets for £5.99. And we have got some incredible colours that you could be using. And again, I am thinking this is going to be such a great match. So many of these are going to work with your leopard print. Absolutely incredible. Like, I mean, the blushing pink with the hot pink, I could see that working totally well. Or maybe this little red number would work really nicely. So you're just going to be able to pull things out of your stash. Again, it's so great for card making, box making, anything like that. Lots and lots of Win It Weekly answers coming in. Thank you, guys. So we've got a blushing pink. Ooh, holly green, absolutely delicious. We've got our oh, this is another stunner. Peacock blue. Ooh, absolutely gorgeous. Vivid violet. Lilac shimmer. Again, I'm trying to show you the colours best I can. These are obviously all in the plastic bags as well. We've got our frosted green, that really nice kind of tealy, pastel kind of green colour. Absolutely beautiful. My personal favourite, the rose gold. It just looks so glamorous and expensive, doesn't it? Again, this one would work really well with that, with one of your favourites, Kat. Doesn't that just look so great?
It does, yeah.
Obviously, this is a little bit brighter, but I think that carries it off. You don't want them too matchy.
Nope.
So again, a great, great choice with that one. These are all great colours. Our Mirri colours are fantastic. We've got our soft blueberry, really nice. Midnight black, an absolute essential. I always need at least 10 sheets of this in my stash at all times. That black, gorgeous, gorgeous. Pillar box red. And we've got rainbow holographic. Now, I would not be buying rainbow holographic this way if I was a Diamond member. No. I would be paying 6, 7, 8. I'd be paying an extra £3 to get 4 times as many sheets. So do remember that we've got those core ones on offer for our only for our Diamond members though. So do take advantage of those. I would definitely be getting those stocked up and in my stash. Janet says it reminds me of pink champagne or pink Prosecco. Oh, don't even get me started. Pink champagne or pink Prosecco. Delicious. There's going to be a glass waiting for me in September, I think. August. I'm due in August, so I don't think I'm going to wait till September. Are we ready to see this bad boy as well? Oh my gosh, isn't this beautiful?
Isn't it stunning?
I love it. It is our Aqua Edition scoreboard here. It is so beautiful as well. We had quite a lot of comments about working out maths and things and whether people like to use metric or imperial. This has got both. This has got both. You've got all your metric on this side, and then you swizz it round, and you've got all. So you've got all your metric. So this is your centimetres, sorry, and then this one's your imperial. So your inches on this side, centimetres on this side. Absolutely perfect. It does tell you as well, by the way. If we just zoom in a little bit, Lisa, it's just this one here. There we go. Can you see it? Let me point. There it is. There. Ooh, love that. And then obviously we've got our inches on this side. You get the score tool included. It's got a really nice carry handle. It's quite nice and thin as well. Obviously it is a big piece of kit, but it's nice and thin and lightweight. It is gorgeous. Love this. And again, it's so great for using with your Mirri because you can make your boxes, your tags, all your fancy projects with that. And then we're going to, of course, we're going to recap our beautiful new launch today, our leopard print Mirri card, the launch of the day. I think the comments are lots and lots of August mums as well. So thanks for letting me know. Love that.
I'm an August mum.
You're an August mum.
I've got my boy in August.
Have you, Jackson?
Jackson's an August baby.
Jackson, I forget because your other 2 boys are winter, aren't they? Yeah. You're August as well. Oh, are you? Oh, Faye says both of my kids were born in August, and so Claire's an August mum as well. Oh, this is good. I'm in good company. Designer Mirri card, lovely leopard here, absolutely gorgeous. I just love it in that rainbow. It's so beautiful. 30 sheets as well. So you are getting all of this. Absolutely gorgeous. Packaged up, ready to perfection, ready to just slide into your craft stash. Do not worry. It definitely will be so effortless to work with when you get it home, and I would be saving Kat's demos as well as all the inspiration from the VT, and you'll see online as well. So starting up with this gorgeous orange colour with the beautiful gold. We've foiled some in gold and some in silver as well on these little leopard print individual spots here. Moving on, we've got our beautiful sort of burgundy red colour. A little bit pinkish, it's beautiful, really nice and warm. Our gorgeous hot pink that we've just seen Cat craft with, as well as that orange one. And then we go to the green with this is where we go into our cool tones now, and we have silver and black. And then we have our blue with silver and black as well. Really nice, kind of like mid blue. And then finally we have our purple one with that silver and black too. So absolutely gorgeous selection of Mirri in there. Our lovely leopard. Let's have a look at some more cards and projects. Obviously we have got a little handbag, but I would say if you're looking for a handbag project, go and watch Hobby Maker from yesterday. Anne-Marie's was just epic. And then I can say that because that's no disrespect to that project because it is mine. And then I saw Anne-Marie's and I was like, oh my goodness. Little bit of adorable scoreable. I love this as well because I think we're so quick to cover up big chunks of Mirri, aren't we? But I love that this has been left on this one.
It really works, doesn't it?
It really does. It just pulls in those purples together so beautifully. Really, really nice. Again, we've got that one. Oh, Kat, this is one of yours. Love pulling these together. They make such a great combo. With that Sending Smiles die. We've got this one as well, again, pulling them both together, making those half and half cards, chopping them into triangles or strips or however you want to do that. Love this one as well. It uses those scalloped dots that are back in. And I love this flower die as well. This is from the Iris Folding collection, but we've used the negatives on this one. And again, doesn't that little circle make the cutest flower centre? So gorgeous. And then just pulled in one of our pocket pads as well for that leopard print look. Leopard on leopard. Love that. Again, a bit of parchment to soften things down. Again, it's such a great thing to have in your stash. So you've got Sister, Hope Your Day, Sparkles and Shines. And that's from the new pocket pad. I say the new one as of today. But it won't be shortly. The new in full colour Say It With Style pads. Absolutely great. So that is absolutely everything. I am all out of goodies to show you. So we're going to get our third and final demo in. Now this looks very exciting, Kat.
Yeah, get your pencils and rulers at the ready because you're going to want to make a note. Now I'm going to do a lovely little box. I have brought it to you before, but it's probably over a year and a half ago, and I think this collection is one of those that really shows it off, so I thought, let's do it again. So it's like a little oriental kind of tea box kind of design,
Nice.
and I thought this would look really, really stunning on there. So I'm 99% sure if you go onto my page and scroll down a little bit, not that far because I've not posted in a long time, sorry, very naughty, hands up, but the measurements and everything are already on there for you. I have got a little template I'll pop up right at the end if you want to screenshot it as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cut our cardstock to, let me put my measurements in the right length so I know what I'm doing, 8.5 inches. By, I have written it down, I think it's 4 1/4. 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 tall.
Yeah. Well, at least then it won't be too short.
Yeah, there we go. And then we'll take that off of here and we're going to transfer it over on to our scoreboard. Just let me reach for this under here.
Oh, Susan said her granddaughter is 15 next month, so these demos will help me make her. This would be so great for a 15th birthday.
Absolutely. So we are going to take our cardstock, we're going to have the 8.5 inches running across the top. We're going to scot at 4 inches and we're going to scot at 8 inches. So that's going to give us 2 4-inch panels and then half an inch at the end.
Yeah.
Then we are going to turn it round. Just let me do this. So I've got this on this side. It's just making sure. So I'm going to start from this end. We are going to score at 3/4 of an inch. Then we're going to score at 1 inch. Then we're going to score at 1.5 inches. So that's 1 inch there and there. Then we're going to score at another inch. And that should leave us 1/2 inch at the bottom. There. Then what I want you to do next is just come in on all of these top vertical lines.
Yep.
Or anything from the edge, we're going to score another 1/2 inch in from.
Okay, yep.
If I've remembered correctly. So it's easy. And then turn it round and do the same again. So just 1/2 inch either side of those lines. And this should be all your guidelines scored on for you. And then it's easier if you take a pencil and a ruler, and we're just going to start marking out what we need to cut and what we don't need to cut on the box. So my first thing I'm going to do, so I know where I'm going, is I want to make like a little tab on this little section here. So I'm just going to mark them on there, and then all this bit I'm going to go like this because I can cut them away. I'm going to draw a little line.
Yeah.
And then this section I'm going to cut, like I'm going to colour that in because I know I want to colour that away. This bit's going to become a little tab, so again I'm just going to draw a little line just so I know that's make this a little tab, and I know that I can then. No, I'm working the wrong way round. Let me see what I've done here. This one has to be a... Oh, I think I've started at the wrong side.
You made it.
Just give me a second.
Yeah, this
give
is
me
fine.
a second.
This
just
is
while
absolutely fine.
What have I done? What have I done? I need this at this bit. I've done it the wrong way round.
Do you need to cut? I was going to say...
Let me do another, just...
Okay.
Bear with me. By 4 3/4. Trying to figure out what I've done wrong. So I don't do it again. That's my main,
Yeah, I know
my
what you
main
mean.
issue. Right, I'm going to start. Go. So that's that. Now I need to make sure where this side is. I need to have my 3 1/4 from the top there. So maybe that's. Is that right? We'll try. So do my 3 1/4 there. Then my inch.
Yeah.
Then my 1/2 inch, 1.5 inches, then another inch.
Sugar, sorry Lisa,
That at the
I've
bottom.
kicked your water over. Just having a look to see if there's any technical issues, Kat, but I think we're okay. There's just a little bit of buffering.
Are we just playing catch up to where we were? Anyway, something going on.
Yeah, we're just seeing if we've got any issues. We think it's just a little bit of buffering. We're not completely off.
Okay, right. It looks like it's in the right direction now. So I'm going to start with this bit at the top. So you need to make sure after you've done that first score line that your 1/2 inch is at the top, and you do that first 3/4 score line with that at the top there. I must have done it the wrong way round before.
Okay.
So I'm quickly just going to put these lines back in where I know I want to cut. I just ended up with it back to front. That's all. I know I can take this bit out and this bit out. This bit's going to be a tab. And this bit's going to be a tab as well. I'm just going to hand draw it just because it's easier. And then I'm going to put these lines back in here, here, and here. And I'm drawing them in because they're going to be a guide for me to score later on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work my way round now. So this one here, I'm getting all confused with myself. These two bits are going to be cut away. This bit's going to be cut away. This bit's going to be cut away. I'm going to do another tab at this point here. And that's going to put them together. So this section here is going to be cut away. This is going to be scored down here. And we're going to do the opposite on this side.
Okay.
Just so it makes it a bit more. So there are my 2 score lines. So this one will be cut away. I still need to draw these in, just so I know. So we're taking them from the corner to the corner there. This one I am keeping, so I'm going to draw the thing into one. I'm going to keep it that way, and put a dot in there. So I know which ones I'm keeping and which I'm not.
Excellent.
They seemed much easier yesterday. It's always the way, isn't it?
It's the demonstration station.
Yeah.
100%.
So just going to go and
should
start.
be all okay with everybody now. Everything looks pretty good here on our end, so we hope that you haven't missed out on anything. It's given Kat a little minute to catch up with her demo.
To catch up, yeah. Thank you, guys.
Do not worry.
So we just cut these corners out, and then I can take this piece away here. And then again, just cutting those little notches, just because it makes doing your tabs a little bit easier later on.
Amazing.
So this one, I'm going to cut up the middle all the way to here. This one, I'm going to cut this section fully out to there. We're going to cut this little square off the bottom. And then this is going to be our little tab to attach that to that.
Yep.
Cut out that little square. And then we can do this little diagonal line here as well. We're going to cut out this one.
Amazing.
And you're going to want to do 2 of these.
So
you're going to want to do, I know I've made extremely hard work of making one, but you're going to want to do 2 identical pieces.
Absolutely.
So by the second one, you'll be flying.
To be fair,
Don't
you
worry.
can always use a bit of either, excuse me, copier paper or spare cardstock and make yourself a template so you can make it
First,
again and
yeah.
again. A couple of people have said, like, are you in tomorrow? I'm having a day off. I'm having a day off tomorrow and Friday.
Wow.
I am. Yes, I'm off for my best friend's hen party. So I'm very, very excited. Even the thought of it just makes me a little bit tired, but I'm very excited.
And we're just going to pop this back onto our scoreboard just to get these like little lines in, just to help you score now. So as you know, I like to do, I put that dark mark down my centre line there, and this is just going to help me line these little score lines up.
Oh, everybody said we're all good now, we're fine.
What was happening?
We just think there was a bit of buffering, wasn't there? We think we were just on a bit of a go slow.
The internet had a bit of a lazy moment.
A lazy moment? Well, how rude.
Maybe my brain's connected to it, because I did the same thing.
Amazing. Fiona says it's much better, thanks. We can always rewatch, so it's all good. Yeah, 100%.
So we're just going to put those score lines in there. And like I said, you're going to do this on 2 different pieces. I'm going to bring in 2 different sizes of my red liner tapes, because some of my little tabs are really small. Now, it's easier if you go in and get everything nice and folded up beforehand. It's just going to make, because this is like a shape box, it helps really bring it together if you get that all nice and
neat.
Yeah, it just helps.
We like strong creases, don't we?
We do. So on these little tabs, just go in with your extra thin high-tack tape. Just on these 2 little bits here. And I have got the other side, hopefully, to bring in for you. You're not going to have to watch the painful element of me doing it again.
Cat, stop it. It's not painful. Everyone.
I just don't like it when I make something that looks relatively easy look hard, but...
Oh, I know. We all do that. If there's a hard way of doing something, I'm exactly the same. I'll find it.
So it's just going round, putting your tape on the tags. And the last one here, we might need a little bit more when it comes to adding our base. So, I'm just going to take all these off ready. So this will take me another 15 minutes if everybody wants to make a brew.
No, it won't. Stop it. It can smell for you. Don't massage its ego.
It's actually behaving.
It is behaving. Excellent.
Ooh, it heard me. Come on.
Yep.
So speak to this like we spoke to the dies.
Yes.
Did the trick.
It did.
It listened.
100%. I just, honestly, I love this leopard print Mirri so much. It is so good for box making. And I love it when you can make it straight from the cardstock because, again, and I'm not saying you have made it complicated, but sometimes the thought of matting and layering as well as making it is just like, no. No.
Especially something like this where every little side is a different shape and size.
Absolutely.
So we're just going to bring these bits in here, and this is why I was on about like folding it beforehand, because we've got like this concave to the box. Them little bits are going to go under for our base. So that's one side.
Beautiful.
I've got the other one done here. I just need to take this tape off so it's got something to stick to. Now, when you are doing this for yourselves, you might find it easier to put the two tabs and the sides together first while it's flat. But obviously, because I've had to do it in two pieces for you.
Yeah, of course.
You're off. One last little one.
Beautiful.
And then it's just about piecing these bits together. So if you put that tab on the side first, get that nice and even, everything else should come together pretty simple for you. So it's about putting that little corner down and that one in there. They do need to kind of like put them in and then up.
Yeah.
Like that. Just pinch them to bring them together. And then the same with this side. Tuck that corner in there, then your little tab, then your big tab, and you can see how it's getting that lovely shape to it now.
Yeah, it's really coming together now.
Them on, then your little bits at the bottom just fold down like that. I've made a little,
Got a little square.
I've got a little square for the bottom somewhere here that's 3x3.
Okay, cute.
Just to fit on the bottom. Now you can make a lid for this box. I am dubious because time's getting a little bit away from us right now, so I'll see whether Lisa gives me the thumbs up or the thumbs down. The lid shouldn't be that tricky, hopefully.
Yeah, don't worry.
I've got time, don't worry.
Right, we'll do a little with them. So we're just going to pop that on there to secure all that base in place. But you can see the beautiful design and
so
shape
nice.
of that now. Just going to take some black Mirri. You stick down. I'm just going to double check that this is the size that I think it is. It is 3 inches by 3 inches at the top as well. So I am just going to come, so for 3 inches by 3 inches, and then I want 1/2 inch on each side, so that's another 2 inches I need to add, isn't it? No, 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch is 1 inch on my brain. Yeah, so we're going to do 4 by 4, and then I'm just going to add a couple of extra mil just so it's big enough to go on, sit over the top of my box, hopefully So I'm going to go 3 notches over the 4. I'm not going to think about the other side. I just might be having a little meltdown. Back to here.
Scoreboarding.
Scoreboard.
Are you going to, yeah, I was going to say, on the left for your lids.
I don't think it really matters because this isn't like a traditional
No.
box. That's why I've kind of gone and added that couple of extra mil in just to be on the safe side. Again, this is something that do on a piece of scrap first just to make sure. And we'll just cut little tabs in here.
Beautiful.
Just to make us a little base. Just cut all these down as well. I am going to cheat for this one and use my tape roller.
Amazing.
Just for time, but I highly advise
red
you
tape.
do red tape if you do this at home.
For sure. This is fine though. We know, we know.
And if this doesn't fit, I might just have a little cry.
No one's crying, Kat. You're going to be fine. This is going to look awesome.
And again, I would take a little bit of the pink leopard print and put a little cap on the top as well. There we go. We did
Look
it.
at that. It's beautiful. That has really not taken, you know, if you'd sat down your desk and took sort of 10 minutes or so to make that, you would not be disappointed. I think you've been very hard on yourself. I think that is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful box. Such a great project as well. And it looks so fancy. Thank you so much for all of your demos today, Kat. They have been fabulous. Mary says, cute kitty cat print box needs filling with treats. Oh, 100%. Janet says that box is gorgeous. Thank you, everybody. Okay. TV schedule. You're at Hobby Maker tomorrow.
I am, yeah. Busy week this week.
Busy week. You've got prep today?
Yes.
Awesome. You've got shows in the afternoon from 3 o'clock and 7 p.m. with our brand new pocket pads. Oh, they are awesome, aren't they? That's why I said with that card before, that's the newest at time of writing.
And can I be naughty?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the thing, but in the pocket pads, we are bringing you something that you've been asking, one in particular, that you've been asking for us to design for you for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So I hope you love it because it's stunning.
Yeah, you will. It is very, very much a popular demand, and it is just the perfect artwork. The reason why we haven't brought it sooner is because we have had to really think about the correct and lovely, lovely artwork, and I think it's been worth the wait for that one. So absolutely amazing shows there. And 5 p.m, oh my gosh, the brand new embossing folders, people. They are here. And they are beautiful, and they are a stash essential. We've gone for really nice, simple, everyday essential embossing folders, haven't we, Kat?
Yes.
And they are phenomenal. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, get ready for a blooming good launch. Oh, the decollage as well. Rach said this was her favourite decollage ever.
Oh.
I know. So it's a good one. It's a cracker. It's called In Full Bloom, and that will be tomorrow. So very, very exciting. Do not miss that. And we will see you back here bright and early at 10 a.m. Have a